Well, here we are. Good morning. Good tired morning. Poor Dennis. Good morning, Jenny and Jim. Wow, I'm tired too. In fact, the office is closed today, so good morning, Jose. But we didn't want to miss Java and Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you getting sick. You should probably go home. Yeah, get off me. So we came in for this, and this is the Java and Jesus Jammy edition for me.
Yeah.
Not
I'm still
really.
wearing the hoodie though.
It's my jammies are sweats. I should like qualify that real fast because
Yeah.
we're in the studio.
Yeah.
So the sweats edition. Good morning, Bethany. What a great Sunday yesterday
Mm-hmm.
was
Really
cool.
good.
Oh yeah, great service. Lots of people.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had our combined community group fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I smoked a ham. Someone said, "So where do you?" I shouldn't give away my secrets. Um, they asked me how I do that because you can get cured but not smoked ham and then
Mm-hmm.
smoke it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I figured if smoked ham is good, then twice smoked ham is better. So I usually get smoked ham, then I smoke it.
Which it was really good.
I love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I would not make a good Jew. Of course, all Jews they can eat ham now, but they don't know it. Anyhow, so great Easter service.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of fun. Some new people. Yeah, that's always cool
Mm-hmm.
when get some new families. Man, but it's not slowing down. I thought like after Easter things would slow down, but then I got started thinking of the stuff we have going on
Nope.
in promoting it. So
Yeah.
um, I am super excited. Here, I got to click some buttons for you. I am super excited because this next week we start a new series.
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you the little. It's called a bumper, but the little promo for the next series. So here it is. Isn't that cool?
That was pretty cool.
That is cool. I'm excited, uncluttered. Man, and we've been talking about this some already, and there are a lot of people that are said they're excited about hearing it. Maybe until we get into it, and then you might not be so excited because some of the things I've been convicted already as I'm preparing. Um, it's a 4-week series,
Mm-hmm.
which this blew my mind when I started like looking at this. Do you realize 4 weeks, and then you know what happens after that?
BBS.
Mother's Day.
Oh wow.
Hmm. Didn't know I had a hair dryer. Didn't you see it was a little tiny one?
He uses it so
Yeah.
that way if something happens to his, shirts, he can.
So I'll tell you. So I'll tell you a quick story. It was our first year here. In fact, I think it was our first around Easter,
Mm-hmm.
and we were in the little parsonage next to the church, and I up at 5 o'clock in the morning and turn on the faucet for the sink, and when you're like really tired, it's hard to process things. So
Yeah.
so did that, and I'm like, where's all this water coming from? When I had turned the faucet on, the handle had popped off and I had water shooting straight up, hitting the ceiling and going everywhere. Well, it was a tiny little bathroom and I had my suit hanging right next to the sink. And so I when it dawned on me what was going on, I tried putting the handle back on. Well, that didn't work. And so I dug out everything underneath the sink and it was the wrong side. So I dug out everything underneath the other one and I turned the water off and the water was just like dripping from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those that I promise you, if I hadn't been the pastor, I would have just gone back to bed.
Wouldn't blame you.
Yeah. and I'm like, "Oh, what do I do?" So I got a towel, and I had to wipe off the ceiling, the walls. I had to wipe clean everything up, and my suit was soaking wet. And I thought, what am I going to do? I mean, it's the only one I got, you know? And so I got the blow dryer. This only works places here like where the humidity is 10% or 15. So I got the blow dryer, and I was blow drying my suit, and it actually worked to get it dry. And I expected at any second Cynthia to come in and say, "What are you doing?" But she never did. She never woke up. Didn't know. Although she figured it out when she saw like the sink was missing a handle, and so yeah, you can use blow dryer to dry your suits and stuff. You know, around here that works. Don't need a hair dryer. In fact, I have clippers, but I am this close to just going ahead and getting the little razor, the shaver thing, and I you guys would never know. It is so the kids whenever they say, "Pastor Larry, you're bald," I said, "No, I'm not. I have hair. Feel it." Well, they can't see it, but they can feel it. So yeah, I'll do that. So Uncluttered, that one's going to be I'm super excited about the series. It's going to be really good. It's super convicting for me in a lot of places. And I hope people don't get angry, but there's some little hurdles in there. One week particularly. So anyhow, that one's coming up next week. This Sunday, we'll start the series, and we'll do a bit more advertising to let people know. But I'm excited about that one. That's coming up. We have another VBS.
Same Sunday, we have the spaghetti fundraiser.
Oh, that's right.
That we're doing to help support the youth and the children going to camp this summer.
Yep.
So we are selling tickets.
And we had to change that date. So we're going the first week in June, like we normally do.
Yeah, to youth camp. We had to change our original date for youth camp.
We tried to spread it out so that it would be like VBS, then a week off, and then camp, then a week off, and then camp, then a week off.
But it just didn't work that
way. It's going to be VBS, camp,
and then
crash.
Kind of a break. You know, might have some really cool stuff going on, and then you and Mom have another camp.
Yeah, that one's like
it's in
the second week of July, like the 16th or something like that. So something happens the day after that too.
Yeah, I know, crazy. Who knows? But something else happens way before then, you know.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, and someone turns 25.
22. My baby girl will turn 22 on the 22nd, and she's a little irritated that she wasn't born in the year 2000, because then she'd be 22 on May the 22nd of 2022.
It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, but
yeah, we have a lot coming up. Mother's Day, we have our last VBS prep day.
VBS training and
VBS training
this weekend. Yeah.
We have a lot going on.
But we're also doing, and I haven't promoted this yet, so just put it on the app this morning, but new to FBC Cloudcroft, and we're having baptism service the first Sunday in May, so the week before Mother's Day. Mother's Day is the 14th.
Yes.
And we usually do, like, our tradition at home is to go and get a bunch of flowers and stuff like that, and
I don't think it's gonna work.
Because normally, like, we don't usually have a freeze after Mother's Day, but now they're predicting the last freeze is going to be the 18th of May.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Or it could I know. Wait till VBS.
Some people are thinking, why don't you just bring them in? You don't understand. This is like a lot of plants, a lot of flowers. But it doesn't stop after VBS. I go right to camp.
Yeah, but like the freeze.
Oh. Yeah.
Because always during VBS, we always have like
there's at least one day, and the kids
so cold.
The kids are all out there in shorts and short sleeve shirts.
And you feel so bad, and it was so windy last year.
It was freezing that one day.
We're just like, and then the next day it's like hot, like super hot.
Today, it's like there's a chance of rain. It's all kind of foggy
Yeah.
and cloudy, and
Very gloomy.
yeah, that's okay. Because
I'm
after
okay with
this, I'm
that.
going back home.
Yeah.
Just to chill,
Mhm.
and you're gonna go back home.
Mhm.
Yeah. So enjoy our day off. But so much fun. The server, gosh, the music was like rocking yesterday. That
It was really
that was
good.
Something happened there.
Yeah, you moved your mouse.
Oh, okay. Um, by the way, Dennis, you ought to see my curling iron. No. Don't have one of those.
No.
We're gosh. So what's happening with you guys? So Easter now is finished. What's a big thing coming up for you guys? Don't know. We have so much.
So,
We also doing Young Lives Ablaze. That's the
it's the 29th.
the 29th. Okay, yeah, that's
We
right.
also have a youth retreat the 21st and 22nd.
I know. Birthday. Oh yeah, Dennis's birthday is April.
Oh.
Actually, so today's the 10th. Your birthday's the 13th, isn't that right, Dennis?
Wow.
I wanna say that's right. I think that's right. I think Dennis's is April the 13th. Dennis turns 25.
Mhm.
I would say some multiple, but he's not an even multiple of.
Oh, it's
Waking
today.
up is a bit. Oh, today's your
Happy
birthday. Happy birthday,
birthday.
Dennis. Isn't it Karen's birthday too?
Yes.
Yeah, our secretary's birthday is today too.
Mhm.
Happy birthday, Dennis. I'd sing for you, but I like you too much for that. So, wow. At our age, waking up is a big thing. Yeah. Well, Jim, I got to tell you, you will always wake up. It's whether you wake up here or you wake up there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow. So y'all gonna go to OTB, Dennis? Go get my fajita nachos for me. My beef. They
That
do
sounds
chicken.
good.
I think they do chicken.
They do. Their queso is really good.
Yeah. No, I mean I think Dennis and Rachel do chicken fajita
Okay.
nachos. Good morning, Tony. Boy, Jose did the birthday big for you. So Dennis, if I was there, I would take you down the border, brother. In fact, if I was younger than I am, I would drive there to take you there and then drive back. But that would kill me. That's a 20-hour round trip.
It would take us the rest of the week to recover.
Yeah, 20-hour round trip. I don't know if I was ever that young, actually. Yeah. So what else? What else is happening, going on? I know for us we have a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I thought Dennis's birthday was on the 13th. We something used to happen on April 15th, but I don't know if if the change is permanent now with COVID. It's April the 18th now. It's tax day.
Oh yeah, it still says tax day.
Yeah, on the 15th, on 18th. So yeah, this week I'll be doing my taxes, and it takes me like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. It's just one of those things. And we usually get some money back, but not much. I'd rather get money back than pay in.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'd rather hit even, but I think that if that ever happened, because I have self-employment taxes, if that ever happened, the IRS would be suspicious and audit me. Nah, there's no way you planned that well. Yeah. Look at all that. See, I put all that stuff on there.
We do have a lot coming up.
I know, huh? So if you look at the app, of course, the first thing is that the office is closed today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the banks are open.
I can't.
I think everything else is open. It's just.
You think the mail? You think mail ran today?
I think they did.
Okay.
Because they didn't say otherwise.
Yeah. So the banks used to close either on Good Friday or Monday following.
But they're open.
So yeah. Yep, we're not.
Nope.
Because Freddy's.
Because normally we're closed on
Well,
Fridays.
normally it's a normal day closed, but for the service we weren't really closed.
No.
Spaghetti dinner coming up.
Mhm.
Got our March financial, which was good. New to FBC Cloudcroft. Spring baptisms. You put VBS before.
I know. I gotta fix that.
Yeah, I'm like, doesn't that come first? So I had a lot of fun. We have our Young Lives Ablaze kids, and since COVID, everything switched to digital
Mhm.
for that. And so I got to be the speaker this year. So I had filmed it here in the studio, so you'll recognize the background when you see it. And had fun with the kids. The theme is glow.
Mhm. Which we have
And-
some really cool stuff planned.
Well,
For this year.
yeah, you guys won't give this away to the kids, right? Okay, so I filmed it in here, and I start out with a dark studio, and I start to greet them, and it's a dark studio, and then I fumble around in the studio and finally find a light,
Mhm.
which was funny. In here, like the way it looks, it was crazy well lit, but on the camera,
It looks really dark.
it's really dark. I mean, it's like barely
That's
enough
pretty
to
cool.
see me, and so that's how I do kind of the intro, and then I go away and cut away and come back for the first session.
Mhm.
The second session, because I only did two, but one of them is that that Jesus is the light of the world.
Mhm.
Then the second one is where he says that we're the light of the world. And I talked about what that means is that we're supposed to be reflections of Jesus.
Mhm.
So I started out, I had everything set up so that it looks like I'm there. And I did it purposefully where if you're looking real close, you can tell in the beginning. But it looks like I'm standing in front of the camera talking, but it's really a mirror.
Oh.
And then I'm over behind. And then in the middle of one, I interrupt. Say, oh wait, hey, hang on a second. There's a smudge, and clean a mirror, and then
That's funny.
that's when you really know that it's not me. It's a reflection.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then cut away and come back and do the second session. It's fun.
That is cool.
Yeah. So I love doing stuff with kids and love being a speaker, but you can't do stuff like that live. So
Right.
that was a cool thing to do. So it'll be fun. See how the kids like it.
Mhm.
The glow, that's coming up. Man, that's like 2 weeks away. No, 3 weeks away.
We
Yeah.
do student retreat before we do that.
I know. Student retreat, we're actually doing. I changed it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Is the Bible reliable?
Well, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're gonna do a retreat on the reliability. Oh, hey Makai. Is the Bible reliable?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that'll be a whole lot of fun. So it's funny that Christina hops in right then because that's some of those apologetic thing that Michael does so much.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we get to do a whole thing on that. But busy, except for today. Today's chill. Nothing else happening today. I think I might plan a nap or something.
There you go.
Yeah, get that in, and we'll. This is the if you ever see the swimmers, like the Olympic swimmers,
Mhm.
you know how they swim and then they turn their head to the side and catch a breath. That's what today is.
Yes.
Today is we're in an Olympic swimming race, and today is where we catch a breath to keep going.
Because we do have a lot of like behind the scenes kind of stuff. We're in the works with someone on doing our second fundraiser in May.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
you. Yeah. We call it stalking, but if ghosting makes you feel better, we know you're there. We just talk about you occasionally just to get you to pop in. So yeah, working on the next big fundraiser is I want to say May 17
Mhm.
on a Wednesday. No, wait, yeah,
It is
Wednesday.
on a Wednesday.
And it's after we finish up with youth. And it's going to be cool for here because it is a fundraiser at Mad Jack's Barbecue.
Right.
So for $12, you get a chopped brisket sandwich, chips, and a cookie and a drink.
Mhm.
And so that'll be good. That's a good deal actually, because the sandwich cost about $10 or $12. I haven't bought one in a while. So we'll working on that. We'll be getting a promotion for that together soon.
Mhm.
But yeah, we got lots of behind the scenes stuff to do the events that we have going on.
Mm-hmm.
And Dennis said every time we talk about something like this, it makes him tired.
Oh, well, Dennis, it makes me tired too.
Yeah. So Dennis never answered if they're going to get on the border or not. Maybe we're keeping it like
on the DL.
On the DL, on a QT.
Christina, I do have to tell you, since last week you told us what the acronym for Jehovah's Witness was.
Oh,
we've now been talking in like.
so Saturday we were driving by and it was a family, and I know that's what they were. They're standing on one of the corners here in town. We're like, oh, there's the JWS.
Yeah.
So yeah, at first I thought that because the way they were standing there was kind of awkward.
Yeah, it was weird.
But the dude was in a suit, so I knew that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we're trying to be as cool as you with our acronyms. I thought about texting you and saying, "Hey, Christina, we saw some JWS. LOL." Yeah, she's too cool for us.
Yeah, we'll never be as cool as you and Michael.
Yeah, I'm just glad they're family. Somebody in our family's cool.
Yeah, the rest of us aren't cool.
Yeah, Dennis is pretty cool, but he's real chill about it. Yeah. Anyways, we'll let you go. Let me pray for you guys as you head out into your week. And Jim, yeah, I think for the foreseeable future, it should be we should be on track for Java and Jesus every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it. I don't think I'm gone anytime. So let me pray for you guys. I do want to go camping, and I actually had the thought that when I'm camping, I might be able to do Java and Jesus remotely from the forest and bring you guys in. Wouldn't it be fun? Cool. You might have to bring me in here, but
yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, do Java and Jesus, and you'll be here in the studio, but
yeah,
from the forest.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun.
It'd be pretty cool.
By my little campfire, smelling all smoky, and let me pray for you guys. Lord, we thank you for Easter, Lord, for the resurrection and all that means for us. That changed everything. God, would you help us this week, Lord, as many of us now deal with the stuff of life, to do it as people who have been changed because of the resurrection of Jesus and because of our relationship with him. Father, I pray that in everything that we do, you'd help us always to remember that our mission, our purpose is to lead people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus, and pray that you'd help us to do that well. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you, guys. Thanks for hopping in with us.
Mm-hmm.
And again, happy birthday, Dennis. Go to On the Border for me, would you?
Yeah.
Let Rachel pay. Well, I don't know. Wow. What in the world? We're gonna have to decipher that later.
I'm not that cool, Christina. I don't think I know what that
is. I'm nowhere near that cool. I think Makai may be typing on her phone or something. Oh, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and it was Makai. That's kind of what we thought. Yeah. So I'm gonna go home and chill and relax. Unfortunately, I think I've watched. Oh, you know what I might do? I might, because I have headphones that I can listen to the TV on, and so I might watch Top Gun Maverick again today.
There you go.
And crank it with the headphones. But if your mom's not there, if I'm the only one home, I'm so weird. I put the headphones on so I can hear everything, but then I also still crank it with the subwoofer so I can feel the stuff too. So anyhow, yeah, that's more than you guys ever wanted to know, but now you know. Love you guys. Have a great day, and we will see you on Wednesday.